Okay, so now episode 3. I'm glad to hear you got picked up for 13 episodes for next season. If you're wondering why I look a little bit different, this is kind of what I wear to go to sleep in sometimes, so we'll get right to it. They actually made it back to the encampment that we saw earlier, which of course led to a really good reunion between the sheriff, his wife, and his son, who they thought he was dead, but he knew they were alive. That was good. It also created a lot of tension, especially when the racist brother showed back up, and he was like, "Where's my brother at?" Then they kind of go, "Yeah, we kind of left him like handcuffed on the roof of a building, but we did chain the door, so nobody should be getting to him." All right. But then you find out someone else they came at is a wife beater. So if you're trying to figure out who kind of survived the zombie apocalypse, currently you have 2 racists and a wife beater. The women have a really good moment where they're all like washing clothes, complaining about, why is it they have to wash clothes. Thought it was weird that they were complaining about that while one of the guys was trying to catch frogs for food, and 4 guys had just left to go back to Atlanta to get the other racist the tools that were left, as well as all the guns. Now, of course, they make it to Atlanta. So we've seen him go from, I gotta get to Atlanta, the sheriff going to Atlanta, getting trapped in Atlanta, then leaving and going back to the other encampment. Now he's leaving the encampment to go back to Atlanta to free the racist, as well as to get the buttload of guns he left behind. And of course, when they get to the roof, that's your cliffhanger. The next episode looks like even more of the lower dregs of humanity have actually survived the zombie apocalypse. And to the person who commented and called me a douche because he wanted to watch it, if you actually thought you could see a 45-minute TV show, that's subtracting commercials, in 4 minutes on YouTube, I'm sorry. This is me doing reviews and recaps. This one had a lot more drama to it than the previous ones. Very little in the way of zombie action. But I will be honest, seeing a guy kill a zombie with a crossbow and then retrieve his quarrel so he can shoot another zombie, that's good, because you know what? It takes a certain amount of, just intestinal fortitude to get really close, shoot a zombie in the head with a crossbow, and then essentially yank your quarrel out, or both, depending on the style of vulture, crossbow user, wipe it off, and then be like, alright, let's keep on going. Everyone else is just, shooting off bullets. You see people shooting off the guns, and you also see people who essentially are bludgeoning and using like pitchforks and everything to get their hands on. This guy, actually a lot smarter than using a crossbow. Because, you can kill the undead with it, and then you can take your ammo and use it again for future ones. Again, we're like halfway through this season. It's doing well. The next season should be every bit as amazing.